boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, the MCU did not, I repeat, did not ruin Daredevil. I will say it again for the 100 people in the back that don't want to hear this. The MCU did not ruin Daredevil. Now, if you're watching this and you're wondering, what's got me in the tizzy? What's going on with Al? Why is he getting angry at this? Just like with She-Hulk, I feel like I have to come up here and address the multitude, and I mean multitude, of videos and social media posts and comments that are so illogical, so stupid, and so ill-informed that something like this needs to be said. Okay, so, by the way, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're here for videos like this or others, thank you. Hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's get on with this. Now, on to the video. I'm here to talk about Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, who finally appeared in the MCU on last week's episode of She-Hulk, which there will be spoilers for. If you don't care about spoilers, fine, but I'm going to, if I have to talk about this, I have to talk about it in full detail. But also, I'm going to address Matt Murdock in Spider-Man No Way Home and compare him to the Netflix show, which I'm going to admit right now, I've only seen season 1 of the entire Netflix shows, which is Daredevil. I have not watched Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage, or Punisher, or Iron Fist, or Defenders, or seasons 2 and 3 of Daredevil. And please do not come at me with, oh, well, you're a fake, you did that. Don't. I am not the one right now. I've only seen season 1 of Daredevil, so I'm going off of that. I'm also going off of No Way Home and episode 8 of She-Hulk. So now, let's get into it. So, when Charlie Cox returned as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil in MCU, there were so many posts from fans from fans talking about, oh, the MCU is going to ruin Daredevil. Oh, it's going to be too jokey. Oh, his acrobatics won't feel as grounded as it is. He won't feel as gritty and real like on Netflix because it's Disney Plus. They're gonna cheesify him up. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that, and it is so freaking annoying to read and even see headlines such as that. Now, okay, so like I said, going off of season 1 of Daredevil, from what I remember, it's been years since I've seen it. I might have to rewatch it, but from what I can remember of season 1 of Daredevil, yes, it was dark. Yes, it was gritty, which seems to be the buzzwords to go around these days. But yes, it was those things. Yes, it was much more adult than your typical Marvel content or Marvel TV show. But also, yes, there was jokes, but only when it suited certain situations. Like I said, from what I can remember, there was one time where I believe it was, I think it was during episode 1 or whatnot, Karen Page was being sued for something like she killed somebody when she had no recollection of what happened, but she's being blamed for it. It says, and she meets her lawyers, Matt and Foggy, and it's like, oh, well, how long have you guys been in a law firm? It's like, Foggy, what time is it? It is 12:22 a.m. So we've been at it for 7 hours now. Okay, that was funny because it suited the situation because it was tense. Or I think another time it was, I think it was in a police precinct. I could be wrong. Where Matt, remember, he is blind. Matt was like, and I think the other policeman was like, yeah, it was a little funny. So when Daredevil appeared in MCU, it's like people wanted that same Daredevil, which is a fallacy because people, what you saw on Netflix, you were not going to get in the MCU. At best, you'll probably get somewhat close to that version, but not wholeheartedly. And then when he appeared in No Way Home for that brief scene that everybody cheered, and one of the biggest laughs of No Way Home, how did you do that? I'm a really good lawyer. Everybody laughed, everybody cheered. So now, coming into episode 8 of She-Hulk, and everybody, before the show premiered, before the episode he appeared in, before anything, you have post after post after post after post saying stuff like, listen, I don't give a rat's behind about She-Hulk. I don't care about this crappy schlock of a show. I'm only seeing this to see my boy Daredevil, to see him do his thing on this show, which I don't give two squats about. I'm here to see Daredevil. Which, if you have that mentality, you are freaking hopeless. I tuned into She-Hulk to see She-Hulk. Was I excited to see Daredevil? Yes, but I was more excited for She-Hulk. 3 years ago at D23, when She-Hulk was announced for Disney Plus, I'm like, awesome! A new MCU character I can be attached to, a new MCU character I can support. Then a year later, Disney Investor Day, Kevin Feige hypes up She-Hulk, announces Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk, then says, by the way, she's a lawyer in the courtroom, and you never know who will be in the courtroom with She-Hulk. I said there, I was like, Daredevil, awesome. And yes, right now, for me, yes, She-Hulk, I'm enjoying it, but even then I'm like, it's missing me here and there. And yes, episode 5 ends with the tease of Daredevil with the helmet. I lost it. I'm like, he's coming. And maybe it's my fault. I hyped myself up too much. Because I'm like, oh, he's going to be here next week. No. Okay, he'll be here next week. No. He better be here next week. The show is almost over. And then episode 8, She-Hulk is representing Frogman. Soon the fashion designer is like, Mr. Jacobson, are you representing yourself today? No, Your Honor, I'm not a fool. I have a counsel. Okay, then where's your counsel? In walked Matt Murdock. I lost it. I'm like, Matt Murdock, welcome home to the MCU. And within 2 minutes, Matt Murdock verbally bodies She-Hulk, countering every argument she has about, it might go against this, and people who expose identities. Like, well, Your Honor, I'm here to inform you that Miss Walters, she made the decision to out herself as She-Hulk to the public, but there are those who don't want to out their identities in public. And may I remind you, the Sokovia courts have been repealed, but we're not talking about celebrities and their identities. We're talking about people who have superhuman abilities, who are in danger of themselves and people around them if they proceed to come out as the heroes. And people will use that to harm them and the people around them. And I think because of a misuse of wardrobe with the defendant's choice of outfit, this shouldn't go through. It's like, I agree, Mr. Murdoch, the case is closed. I'm like, he is a good lawyer. Then in the bar, it's like, Miss Walters, you are in a unique position to do some great things, because the way I see it, Jen Walters can use the law to help people when society fails them, but also She-Hulk can help people when the law fails them, giving you the best of both worlds. Exactly. And then when he appeared as Daredevil in his yellow and red outfit fighting She-Hulk, stupid smile on my face. I'm like, good to see him back. It is good to see him back. And yes, throughout the episode, he is quipping. He is quipping than usual. When he's fighting a She-Hulk, he's more acrobatic due to CGI, but he's more acrobatic than I remember him being. But yet, despite all of that, we even saw him do a hallway fight scene. He even got to do a hallway fight scene. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, we sorry, my dog. Shh. Shh. Even then, he got to do a hallway fight scene, and yeah. Shh. Sorry, but yet, despite all of that, he was still the Daredevil I remember. Again, I've only seen season 1. I haven't seen seasons 2 or 3. But from what I remember of Daredevil and Charlie Cox's interpretation of Daredevil, I'm like, that's still the same. Yes, he's a little different, but that's how it's supposed to be. He's not going to be the same from Netflix. And same thing for all you people who are like, man, MCU, they did Kingpin dirty in Hawkeye. They did him dirty. It's like, nah. Now, remember, he is not the same one from Netflix. You will not see Netflix Kingpin in the MCU, just like you will not see Netflix Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Punisher. You will not see what they did on Netflix on Disney Plus. Think it through. Think it through, people. Understand something. Understand something. What you saw on Netflix, that's what you got on Netflix. What you see in the MCU, specifically on Disney Plus, is what you're going to get. So again, I loved how Daredevil was on She-Hulk. I can't wait for his Born Again show in 2024. That's going to be awesome. And please, the next time y'all even reiterate or even dare spout, oh, they ruined my boy. They destroyed my boy Daredevil. No. Again, he is not the same one from Netflix. You will not get the Netflix version of any of these characters on Disney Plus. Next time you see Jessica Jones, yes, she'll be drinking, but be scaled back a little. She'll have a pink hair. Next time you see Luke Cage, who knows? He'll be having a more yellow hoodie and whatever else. When you see Iron Fist, he'll be more OP than he was on his show. When you see Punisher, best believe he might get a little more violent, but he'll be a bit reserved, but he'll still be the Punisher. Please understand something. When these characters appear on Disney Plus, whoever it is, played by the same actors, celebrate that they came back, because guarantee y'all, if they recasted them, y'all would have been upset. And whatever y'all got is what y'all got, with different people playing them. Like, man, I missed either. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio came back to play these characters. So what you see is what you get. And if you don't like it, screw y'all. Please. I don't want to hear this ever again, but sadly I will, which is whatever. Please miss me with all that. So one more time, to reiterate, the MCU did not ruin Daredevil. Period. Daredevil was awesome in She-Hulk, he will be awesome in Echo, and he'll be awesome in Born Again. And if you don't like that or like what I say, tough effing luck. Good night.